Wisdom Waves Wednesday. Today I have a very special topic, that is the pressure of being a perfect parent and what is actually the meaning of a perfect parent. So thank you everybody for being online at this time. So before we dive into the topic, pressure of being a perfect parent, I want to thank all of you to be in this Wisdom Waves Wednesday, which I do a live session with some special coaches and some special people who have made a remarkable difference in their lives. So today's live is with me myself because I felt that this topic is something which I need to touch upon. I just had a meeting with my community mothers, and that is when I clicked with this topic, and I so wanted to talk about it. And here you all are. So thank you everybody for joining in. Wow, loads of people. Awesome. Hi Prathu, hi Manisha, hi Rajesh, hi Chetan, hi Nil Swapnil, hi Shivansh, hi Julie, hi Kamsakhi Mang. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm so sorry, so sorry. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to today's live. This live is on pressure to be a perfect parent. What is that pressure? We all want to be perfect, but what is perfect? What does perfect mean? Is perfection the reality or it is just an illusion? What is it? So I'm going to break that for you today. And so let's quickly dig in. So first, let's understand that we live in a world where social media, books, and other parents constantly make us feel that we are not doing enough. But here's the truth. Perfection is an illusion, and it can do more harm than good. So let's make this life a little interactive. I want to hear from you. Drop in the comments if any of you ever felt guilty, inadequate because you couldn't live up to a perfect parent standard. So write in the comment section, what is that guilt? Have you ever felt that guilt? Have you felt inadequate of being a perfect parent? What are your thoughts behind it? What have you thought about it? Write it in your comments. I'm going to read all of the comments. Let's make it more interactive and happy. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So first let's understand the myth of perfection in parenting. Now, number one is acknowledging unrealistic expectation. Now, it's this idea that to be a good parent, you need to be good in, or you need to be there in everything, like being patient, always being organized, never making mistake. And guess what? It is not a real life. It is not real to always be patient. It is not real to always be organized. It's not real to not make mistakes. Now, if all these things are not real, then what is actually reality? The reality of the situation is हम सब गलतियां करते हैं, हम सब टेम्पर लूज करते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है मैं रिबा पे नहीं चिल्लाती, ऑब्वियसली चिल्लाती हूँ, ऑब्वियसली डांटती हूँ, ऑब्वियसली मेरा घर ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं रहता, इट इज मेसी, इट्स डर्टी. सो those are unrealistic expectations from ourselves. That is number one. Number two is how perfectionism harms parents and kids. Now, constantly trying to be perfect leads to, what will it lead to? It will lead to burnout, stress, and the pressure can spill over on the kids. आप क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो? आपने क्यों गंदा किया हुआ है? आप क्यों नहीं सुनते हो? Why can't you do this way? So what is happening? Your pressure, your burnout, your stress is going and spilling over on the child. So they feel like they need to be perfect too, which can create anxiety, fear of failure, and lack of emotional resilience. That is number two. Number three, I would like to share my story. Okay, I remember I was juggling with work, house chores, spending time with kids, and thinking I would do everything. And I would be good parent, I would be good at my work, I would be spending time with my children, I would do all the chores, I will make sure that I excel in my work. But spoiler alert, it didn't work. And I was exhausted. Really, I was exhausted. So what happens? It is an unrealistic expectation. It is something which you think you will be able to do, and you feel that if I'm able to do all of the things together, I'm a perfect parent. No, it is not true. Then what do we need to do then? If this is happening with us, and if we are doing the same thing, what we need to do as parents? So as parents, we need to step back. As parents, we need to rethink what we are doing. As parents, we need to relax and accept our imperfection, because that is what makes us human. That is what it makes us not robots. We look human, we be human only because we take things in that manner. Now, a lot of parents say that, ma'am, social media is actually making us get into parental guilt or comparison. So since we are already in social media, and right now also it is a live session, so which again means either you would be in my YouTube channel, because it's going live in both the channels together. So either you are a subscriber of my YouTube, or you would be in my Instagram. So how does social media really, जैसे बोलते हैं ना, आग डालने का काम करते, fuels, right? Number one is highlight reel effect. Now what does that mean? Now social media, when we are scrolling through the Instagram or Facebook, we see families that seem to be perfect, spotless home, well behaved kids, happy smiles. What we don't see is tantrums, mess, and bad days. Honestly, a lot of times in my sessions, parents have said, "Ma'am, your child would not throw a tantrum, right?" I said, "No, it's not possible. Obviously, Ribha throws tantrum. Obviously, Ashvika is going through teenage, so she has her teenage tantrum. I have honestly given birth to humans, not robots. So that is not possible that they don't throw a tantrum. They don't misbehave, or they don't make my house dirty. Obviously, we all make the house dirty, and it's our responsibility to make it clean." So what you're seeing is my social media life. But what is the reality? There is a difference between reality and social media. Now, in reality, what do you see? You just see a 1-minute reel every day, right? But is that my full picture? No, it is not. There would be a lot of times, if you see the behind my scenes, there would be something wherein I have been failing in some things, where I've just been doing fine. Maybe I'm just dressed up from top, and bottom I'm just wearing a short lower. Now, all these things are part of social media. But in reality, there would be something different. I would be going through my bad days. I would be going to my sad days also. There are days when I'm super upset, I'm super irritated. But the important thing is that taking a toll over you? Is that really making so much of difference that you are throwing your own tantrum on your child? Now, that is what parenting is. If I am upset, I wash my face, read a book, smile on my face, and enjoy with my kids. There are certain times, I've discussed it with my daughter also. That Ashvika, I had a bad day today. Can you give me a hug? And she's really hugged me. That is human. Wherein I embraced my imperfection. So it's important, rather than perfect parent, try to embrace your problems, your imperfection. That is what makes it a lot of difference. Now, what do you do when you embrace imperfection? Now, imperfection is actually a very good thing. By embracing it, what we are doing, we are teaching our kids resilience, adaptability, emotional intelligence. It's okay to fail sometimes, and that's how we learn. That is what I'm teaching both my kids. Now, when my child sees um, that you handle or I handle a mistake with grace, they learn that it's okay to make mistakes. If you can laugh off a cooking disaster or forgotten school event, they'll understand that no one has to be perfect to be worthy of love and success. Try reframing of how you talk about mistakes. Instead of saying, I messed up, say, I'm learning. The small shift changes the way the child views your failure. It's a part of the process, and there's nothing to fear about that. Now, next is I would like to talk about letting go of comparison. How do you let go of comparison and embracing the real journey? Now, focus on your unique journey. Every family is different, and there's no one size fits all the approach to parenting. It does not. Parenting styles are also different. Parenting approach is different. For a particular thing or for a particular parenting problem, there can be loads of solution. Just like a mathematical problem has a lot of solutions to it. You can do it this way, that way. Similarly, for parenting, since parenting is a science, it has got a lot of solutions to it. Now, what works best for you might not work best for me. What best works best for me might not. So what we are doing, we are evaluating, we are changing, and we are adapting to the right techniques. So what works for me today may not work for me tomorrow. What worked for me yesterday may not work for me today. So we need to stop comparing and start focusing on what's right for our own families. Second is you need to celebrate the small wins. Instead of focusing on what didn't go perfectly, celebrate the small victories. Did you manage to have calm morning routine today? That's a win. Did your kids try to learn something new today? That's a win. Perfect. And my favorite, daily gratitude. A great way to let go of comparison is to keep a gratitude journal. I have a gratitude journal. I can't find it. I had it over there. So I keep my gratitude journal handy with me every day. Why do I do that? Because when I write down that one thing I did well as a parent each day, it shifts my focus to the positive instead of the pressure. I feel I'm good mom. Similarly, I want you all to feel you are awesome moms. You are loved, you're the best mom to your child. It doesn't matter really. What is perfection? It is you. Live with your imperfection. Live with that beauty. So now I want to hear your thoughts on the pressure of a perfect parent and how do you deal with it. Feel free to drop your questions. I would like to address few of them. And if you want, some of you want to come on live with me, I would be more than happy to take you. I hope you all enjoyed the session. And if you really enjoyed the session, don't forget to uh, drop a heart or write something on comments and share with your family and friends, whoever might need it. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So now, thank you so much for joining me with me today. Remember, you don't have to be perfect to be a great parent. Your kids don't need perfection. They need you and just you. So if you found this useful, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and don't miss more conversation like this, because I'm going to come to you every Wednesday live with my wisdom waves at 8 o'clock sharp. And if you have any ideas for future topics, I would love to hear them. Drop them in the comments or send me a message. So, letting go of perfection and embracing the real, messy, beautiful journey of parenting. You have got this and you are doing great. Happy parenting to all of you. Love you guys and thank you for joining me.